right, what is up? I'm out here with AO, and I've brought him out here on the water without him knowing what we're about to do.
Only thing I know, we're on the water.
You full of knowledge.
I'm in a present moment, and I'm here with my man, Fishing with Smalls, otherwise known as Mitchell Lynn Smallwood.
Lynn? Where'd you get Lynn from?
It's my wife's middle name.
Is it really?
Yeah.
That's kind of cool. My wife's middle name is Ann. What's also cool about that is my sister's middle name is Ann. So is my mom's. So is my grandmother's. So is her mom's. So is her grandmother's.
Mitchell Ann Smallwood.
Not
That's
exactly
not
what I
terrible.
was. I know what you're thinking. Your arm just touched my hand. I'm sorry about that.
That is what
Look, I got a small boat, man. My
I
bad.
like it. I like this boat a lot. Could use a paint job, maybe a little vacuum, but that's a gravy burn, ain't it?
It is a gravy burn. Gravy's definitely known for giving some of the most light, like they're hard burns.
They are.
But they're so, like you say, loving it.
It's heart burns. It's good food, but it burns the heart.
For sure. Look, I know you're wondering. Check this out.
Oh my goodness.
That is what we are doing today.
Oh no.
Huh?
Well, I guess we ain't catching fish. Heck, we gonna do with this?
I know it ain't the best thing ever, but
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and pull it out.
show them what we got.
I'm kind of noticing a repeating theme on each one of these boxes here. There's very small little boxes that say "as seen on TV."
What do you think about that, huh?
What do you think when we're like 50, we'll be on here and it'll say "as seen on YouTube"?
Dude. Y'all, please like, share, subscribe, and make that happen. Hey, no lie. I had a comment the other day, and somebody told me that they thought that I was the Bill Dance of our generation.
Somebody told me I was the Ted Bundy. I said, well, get out the trunk and go home.
Don't get me wrong. I've definitely been called worse than Bill Dance.
Dang, I didn't realize this was all Bill Dance's. Kind of makes me sad that he put his name on that.
Why?
Because it's Bill, our childhood hero, and he's selling that.
Don't say that like it won't catch a fish.
It's like a square bill that sat in the back of a truck that you didn't move on the farm the whole summer, and you went to pick it up and it melted. And then you're like, dang it, that's all I got. We got to go to the pond. Where the heck are they catching these fish for the pictures? That's what I want to know.
Don't say that. Dude, you've seen the commercials. As soon as the lure hits the water, whatever fish is around it is coming up and eating it.
Here it is, the lure I've always wished for, as seen on national television, not local.
Man, you just downplaying it.
Oh, wow, it comes with a novel as well.
I know you were a reader.
I ain't reading that. And over a full year of testing. God, it's a long time. The new Dance's eel. I found that this presentation produces the best results. Cast the lure out, let it sink, then begin retrieving it with a slow to medium speed.
Is that all? Is that all you got to do? And you just whack giants?
This is not to say that you won't receive some strikes by simply retrieving it at high speeds. 40-foot cast, dang Bill.
I mean, when you got some nice reels.
It'll dive approximately 6 feet deep.
That's pretty good. I mean,
Yeah.
6 feet, I feel like that's a perfect range for a crankbait to be getting
Yeah.
munched.
I don't know, dude. I'm a huge Bill Dance fan.
All right, so out of what we have right there, what's your favorite? I'm just going to go let you know. I'm a Banjo minnow guy.
You're a Banjo minnow? See, I've fished with these before. It's been probably 3 years. Matter of fact, I think I was in a video with these and I didn't get to actually cast it, but this was the best one that was in the video.
Really?
And they come with a ton of different colors.
That's what I'm liking. So you can tell on the back, we've got quite a few different color options. Also, in this little chunky part of the package, there's way more baits, different sizes, different colors, so on and so forth.
What the heck is this?
Now that one right there, I was kind of skeptical on. That's called the flying lure. It's a 4-inch lure. And when I looked at it, it almost looked like it was going to be almost like our Texas rig. I mean, it's got a weight, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think they call it the flying lure because of the way that it falls.
When it lands on the water, let it sink on a semi-slack line, like a plastic worm. Instead of sinking straight down, the lure glides through the water away from the fisherman. That's cool. Okay, so I feel like most of the time when you throw a jig or something, you have to throw it out, and if you're fishing deep water, you almost leave your spool a little loose if you make a good cast. Kind of try to get it out there so it doesn't have that swinging pendulum effect.
Right. But with that, I don't know if we're going to catch a fish.
Yeah, me neither, brother.
You want to try it?
So I either got to do eel or...
Oh,
yeah.
no. That's one thing I didn't tell you. This is for all of us. By all of us, I'm talking about me and you. Like, we can use whatever we want to
Oh,
use.
thank gosh. I was nervous.
So I bought these things with one thing in mind. Catch at least one fish on an as seen on TV bait. You've seen the commercials, though. I mean, they make them look like they're getting bit every cast. Obviously, no lure is like that. I mean, in reality, you got to work to get a bite. But with all that being said, we're here to prove today that as seen on TV lures from 20 years ago still work.
Golly, when these catch fish, doesn't it make you feel just like a dummy for buying the newest lure that they're like, oh, this is revolutionary.
For sure. Dude, I found a Bagley's on the river the other day. I don't know how well you can see it, but how about that? Like probably a 30, 40-year-old lure, and whacked them. On a lure I found, not $1 spent on this 3.5 pounder. Like, didn't even buy the bait. Found the bait, whacked the fish. So obviously it does not matter. I mean, you can catch fish on anything. You can catch fish on a pine cone. I've never done it, but. So I'm thinking that we're about to get tied on. I'm going Banjo minnow first. I might go ahead and tie something. I might tie on a flying lure too, but I'm going Banjo minnow.
I might go flying.
Really?
I think I want to. Can I throw this on a spinning combo?
Yeah, well, see, that's kind of what I was thinking. In my mind, the Banjo minnow, I've been thinking that if we drop shotted it.
Yes.
You
I
feel
can
me?
definitely see that happening. Do they come with hooks?
I think they do, but when you see them, I feel like you're going to probably go rummaging through the terminal tackle box.
Okay.
It ain't the prettiest hook.
They
that
glow
it
in the
comes with.
dark?
I don't know. I'm scared of the dark.
Golly, these guys are goats. It would be cool if we were 60 and kind of chubby one day and had our pictures on a bunch of male reproductive harming fishing lures.
No doubt, dude. I'm hoping one day I can beat Chubby. Last thing I want to do is be a skinny man the rest of my life, because I'm getting tired of it. I mean, in all honesty, it's really starting to piss me off.
Tired of feeling healthy
Yeah.
and nice.
The last thing I want to do is be healthy another day. Time to start eating gas station hot dogs.
Ladies and gentlemen, today's video sponsor is Huel. Now, I know what you're thinking. What is Huel? Well, it's a delicious, affordable meal in a bottle, and it's filling. So what I've got right here is the Black Edition chocolate. This one bottle's got 35 grams of protein. It's packed with 27 vitamins and minerals. It's got 7 grams of dietary fiber and only 400 calories. I mean, I can eat 400 calories and not even be able to call it a snack. Now, what I love about Huel personally is all the time I'm able to save. I don't have to pack a lunch. I mean, this is a meal in a bottle, and it's so tasty and so affordable. It's so good. So Huel offers a ton of different flavors in both the ready to drink as well as the powder. The ready to drink, I like the chocolate, and as far as the powder goes, I'm a vanilla kind of guy. All the flavors are wonderful. You literally can't go wrong with any of them. It smells so good. So good. Huel has been a lifesaver on the boat. Sometimes I drink it in the morning, sometimes I drink it at lunch. No matter when I drink it though, I feel full, I feel refreshed, and it is so tasty. So if you're interested in Huel, be sure and check out huel.com/smalls or check out the link in the description. Be sure and use code SMALLS at checkout. That's gonna get you 15% off. Plus, all new customers are getting a free gift. I love a free gift. Now back to today's video.
If we catch,
Honestly, I think if we catch 3 fish, then I'm going to consider this a win.
do you want to catch one per lure? I think that's a good challenge, man. I think if you claim to be fishing with smalls, then let's fish with smalls.
What if I just change my name? Trying with smalls. Dude, 110 pieces. Hold on. This says there's a bonus in here.
No.
Catch the big one instructional DVD.
No, it came with a DVD?
It sucks that I didn't realize that. We could have stayed at the house for a little while, popped that thing in the DVD player, and seen how to fish these things. Now, we're kind of...
Oh, what if we just stop right now, go pop some popcorn, get some Coca-Cola, put the DVD in?
I've been wanting to crack these things open since I bought them, and I've been sitting on these things for a while. I almost don't want to do it because this is... I mean, is it an antique yet?
It probably is, but I would imagine...
Go ahead and say it. They were mass produced. There's probably hundreds of thousands of them laying around in attics and basements everywhere.
Yeah. Never open. Or like one of them's missing and the rest of them just like sitting there in the pack.
You have ruined this for me.
Right.
I'm just trying to find this instructional DVD.
I feel like this is one of those things that you buy and it's like $40, 2 payments of $19.99, and then after you get it,
They did used to do that.
oh, dude,
For
yeah,
3 easy payments of $19.99, we'll give you 5 lures.
yeah, and then it's like you don't want the lures; they suck, but you can't throw them away because you $3.99 it.
Dude,
I mean, it don't look bad.
I can hear it in your voice.
It looks bad. What are we doing?
I'll be honest with you. About 20 years ago, those commercials got me. I bought these things.
20 years ago? Heck yeah.
That's how I know that these hooks.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
that's really cool, man.
All right, so something else I'm just now realizing.
No
They say it's
DVD.
110 pieces.
Including terminal
I would imagine that that's including everything.
and rubber bands, probably.
So what's cool about this thing is you have all of the colors that were shown, you know, on the back side, and these are all the bigger baits. I think that they are long. But then you also have individual packs with multiple different sizes of each color. Personally, I kind of like that and that. I even like that.
God, I like that. I like
I
that.
do too. I want you to have this one.
Thank you, bro.
So the question is though, these hooks, how does this,
There's a really small black ring on the front nose.
just like that, dude.
No.
All right, I gotta see this. If
Are
it
you
comes,
sure that's right?
I mean, why not?
Is there any instructions on how to rig this thing?
Bro, there's a DVD in here is what it said.
Ah, catch a big one. Thank you, sir.
All right, here we go. Banjo 006 minnow instructions. The Banjo 006 minnow is specifically designed to perfectly mimic the specific action of a crippled, wounded, or dying minnow. The exact movement that a predator is programmed to recognize, attack, and eat. The question is, where does the rubber bands come in? The rubber bands are a weed guard.
Bro, that is it though? That seems so not right. I hate that.
Don't be such a downer, Debbie. Dude, these things are so old, my rubber bands are shot.
I can see those things going bing, bing, bing.
I literally tried to get one out, and it ended up looking like a booger.
Like a little, oh yeah, dude, that's fresh in the morning. That's a 6 a.m.er right there.
They're barely still intact. Okay, just like that.
You think fishing in the United States was easier in the 70s?
I broke my rubber band. I think so, for sure.
I definitely
Dude, I think there's so many more people that fish nowadays than even when we were kids.
No, I think since YouTube, there's way more fishermen.
Yeah.
And it's just like, to the fishing industry, you make more money the more people you get to go out there. And it gets harder and harder.
Maybe that's why we haven't caught our 10-pounder. Maybe we were just born too late. Like, what if we had been born 20 years ago? What if we would have had a wall of 10-pounders already? And I'm not mad at my mom or dad.
Me neither.
I just think that the Banjo minnow is going to be what we end up catching fish on. Maybe not, though. I mean, let's crack open the flying lure and see what,
The heck is that big there, boy?
There you go. I'd like to present you with that.
Was this like a tube? Like a little squid?
That's what I'm thinking. And it only comes with 2 hooks, so be careful.
It says the flying lure in the plastic on there. That's all right. So what you got?
I don't know how to rig it up. I would imagine it just slides in there like that, though.
Oh my gosh. It's like it was made just for it.
Oh, okay, here we go. Dude, we've got it backwards.
No. Okay.
We got it now.
That's what I'm gonna do first.
Yeah, I mean, that's it. That's definitely, it fit and everything, so I didn't expect it to be rigged up quite like that, but...
Yeah, we have no hope.
Man, stop! We're gonna catch a fish, dude.
I'm fishing a crawfish backwards.
Well...
A pull on the line makes a lure rise to the surface while wobbling. It can be released at any time to swim back to the same cover.
I mean, dude, this ain't rocket surgery. It's not brain science. Okay, so first 2 lures we don't really know much about. We're just going to have to wing it. And the last lure, it's just comes straight out of the pack. You just tie it on, throw it out, reel it in. If you get a bite, you get a bite. If you don't, did you really expect to anyway?
Yeah, Bill.
Bill Nye, the science guy. Did you ever watch that? Bill Nye, the science. All right, we'll just tie on, and hopefully we catch one.
All right, go ahead. Drop comments right now. Let us know who do you think's going to have the best chance of catching a fish, or which lure is your favorite. I feel like a lot of people may have already fished with these lures before that are watching this video.
I kind of think so too.
I wonder if when these things first came out, if they were like hotcakes.
I think the Banjo minnow, yes, because dude, those infomercials,
Were everywhere?
and they made them look so good.
It is unlike any other fishing lure in existence today, and you will be amazed at how easy it is to create the lifelike movement of a real live minnow.
I promise you, the first time I saw a Banjo minnow, I knew I needed a Banjo minnow.
So you saw these growing up? Because I did not.
You serious?
Yeah.
Yes. I used to always watch the Outdoor Channel with Gold Fever, with the gold mining guy. You didn't ever watch that with your dad?
Maybe I did, dude. I can't remember.
Go, 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 viva, va, 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 va.
Go, 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 viva, va, va, va.
You ain't never...
Wrong with you, buddy.
I swear, that's what it was. All right, first thing I'm going to do is get out a spinning pole.
Get 2 of them spinning poles.
Okay, so I can already tell you that it'll skip really nicely, the Banjo minnow will.
Oh, you're in the game up there. Let me take a sip of some electrolytes and I'm back there with you.
Did I just have a fish?
No way.
I'm telling you, there was something on the end of my line.
All right, watch this thing when it hits the water. Let's see if it goes away from us or if it's all just... So that looks like it goes straight to the bottom.
I think you got to pull it up first, right?
All right, I'll do that. Yeah, you see my line?
It was going the other way?
I can't tell. We're getting blown back about 25. It looks like my line is going at a 45-degree angle the other way. That does look, that white looks nice coming through the water. Look at that. Look at it. No. Shoot. Look at that. When you pop it up like that.
That is cool, dude. I could see that getting bit.
Interesting. I could too. I think it'll only happen on the fall though. I have never really fished a tube bait before in my life.
Yeah, I haven't either. But to be honest though, I have fished the banjo minnows, but I have never fished the banjo minnows after knowing how to fish. Does that make sense?
Yeah, you were like a kid, you saw it, thought it'd be cool.
Yeah, it ain't like I knew anything.
It's like just one of the many 1999 purchases you made off TV.
Yeah, dude, I bought one little toy that was like a booger pusher outer. All it did was push green goo out.
Yeah, I've been there, done that. This thing does go through the water really weird.
I'm kind of happy with my banjo minnow too, dude. Look at that.
I mean, it looks good.
It looks so good.
Do you think a big one would eat that, what you're throwing?
I think so. Dude, I wonder if they skip well enough to get... Oh, buddy. Don't mind me. Just a fish dying right here in your face.
Yeah, that looks awesome, dude. That almost works like a saltwater fluke kind of thing.
The banjo minnow on a point right now. A windblown point. All right, so we said it earlier. We're going for 3 fish. I mean, if we catch 3 fish, we'll feel like this is a win. But, I mean, I feel better about my bait after seeing it. I really do.
Dude.
No, you don't. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? On the flying lure?
Dude, the smallest bass in here. This one was probably stocked yesterday.
Fresh off the fish truck.
Look at his mouth compared to his body.
He's not big.
That didn't even feel like I caught it. I didn't reel once after I lifted up. Yeah, I told you this was going to be easy. These
Well,
lures,
dude.
they were made for a purpose, and we're doing that.
I mean, 1 fish caught.
That was the most least exciting fish catch.
I mean, I get that.
I'm
but-
going to keep throwing. We caught a fish, guys. I mean, this is slightly bigger than 2 of my fingers together.
You got big fingers, I do.
I do have some sausage links. I'm sorry that I wasn't super excited for you guys when I caught that fish. I didn't know what the heck was going on, and when I set the hook, nothing happened. I thought I had some grass, ended up being a largemouth bass, but at the same time, first fish. All right, back to the depths.
She gone.
She gone.
Well, that was kind of cool.
Yeah, dude, it is definitely a flying lure bite today. That's awesome.
I'm excited to be throwing these things. My confidence level, sure, it's low.
I was like in shock when I lifted up. I felt boom, 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 boom. I was like, no. It would be kind of cool if like the crappie and the bluegill were just tearing this thing up.
So the lake is so clear right now. I can see my bait in the water, and I'm watching it. I'm definitely, I don't know if I'm on edge thinking I'm just gonna get crushed, but now that right there.
Get in there, baby. Now mine was eating it on the poles. Don't be scared to pose it.
Mine actually swims the faster that I pop it and retrieve it.
Really?
So I can actually get some pretty good action out of what I got on here right now. All right, we got some laid down trees right here. That makes me feel a little bit more confident.
No.
I had one on. I had a fish on. Golly, you might want to catch. Oh, you already have? He's like, oh yeah, for sure, dude.
Yeah, that's a good idea, man. The thing about the way you have to rig that is like they have
Almost like you have to give it to them for a minute.
Yes, they have to swallow it.
Well, dude, that could come down to just rigging it a little different. Like possibly wacky rigging it. That's one thing, guys. So what me and A are talking about right now, the hook has to be at the very front of it if you rig it the way that it came designed. But if I keep getting bit and not catching anything, I'm probably gonna just wacky rig this thing in the middle and kind of ensure myself that I get a little bit more of that hook in the mouth.
What do you think? Could you add a stinger hook?
Probably could. Dang, dude, I just had a fish.
All this together. No.
Did you have one?
I had one, and I was hitting the High School Musical on them.
Oh my goodness, dude.
No. Good one? Oh, not a bad one. Can you flip them? Oh! No way. Don't
Joe.
you let... Balls. What are we doing?
Y'all saw it.
What happened?
Y'all saw it.
So much time. You could do a split too.
Not while touching my toes. I can't. Oh, y'all saw it. That was so cool. I
that was
thought
a
that I saw a fish come out and eat it.
That was a funny moment. Dude, I got bit at the same time you did.
That was crazy.
That was a magical moment right there. As I was saying. All of this.
That was cool, man.
That was so cool. Just between the legs, behind the back, long snapper, that thing right off the boat.
Dang, I hate that that happened. I mean, so we can't count that, right?
I mean, you got it in the boat. I will say this thing definitely goes backwards. It's like pulling me into the trees more and more.
So basically what you're saying is the flying lure, it does what it says it's gonna do.
It does what it says it's gonna do. I feel like if it could do this with like a wacky rig or something a little bit more appealing to bigger bass, because to me this thing almost looks just like a little rectangle.
You can tell that the hook is designed to make that thing kind of fall backwards.
Right.
Definitely a cool design.
I might be throwing like way too much shade at this thing. It could be a much better lure.
You know, I'm kind of wondering the same thing about my banjo.
We just put on a little clinic. No.
I got him.
No.
I got another
Mitchell
one.
Smallwood.
I got another one. The banjo minnow.
Dude, that's not a bad one.
The
Dude.
banjo.
Shut your mouth. That's a chunky little guy.
That is a chunky monkey with a banjo minnow hanging out of her
Face hole.
face hole. You got a belly the size of a boat
Boat
hole.
hole on it.
Golly!
Dude, that thing came out there and thumped it.
She did thump it.
Wow. In our faces.
Yeah, we're sitting over here talking trash, man.
They done made a decent lure.
Yeah, so shout out to everybody that made As Seen on TV lures. We're sorry. They catch fish.
Dude, that was a good one. And you, I mean, that's your second one.
God, that was cool. That was cool. If you decide you want a banjo minnow, got you.
I want to catch a decent one. I've got bit like one time where it felt over a 2-finger size bass, and I'd like to just pull in a 2-pound plus on this thing at least once, because I am getting more and more confidence after seeing it in the water. I feel like the fall action is actually cool.
Dude, another thing that's really cool, both of those fish, I mean, I set the hook shortly after they got it, so they got it.
Yeah, they're eating that thing whole.
They're eating it, unless they're eating it face first, which I mean, I guess they could be, but face first is actually more than likely how they're eating it. So have you ever noticed that? Like, that's how a fish eats a fish.
Tries to kill it.
Well, if a fish eats a fish head first, the fins lay down right.
Dang.
And it slides down the gullet. But if a fish eats a fish backwards, those fins are gonna get caught up in the throat, make you feel like you swallowed a hair at the local gas station hot dog place.
Dude, I've been into a Taco Bell burrito not long ago. There was a hair wrapped around it.
No.
Yeah, and so I found the hair sticking out of my mouth. I had a mouthful of food. I was so hungry. And I started pulling the hair. It was around my tongue. I start gagging, pull it out, and it's just like a food yo-yo.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I had to take like a week off.
Of work?
Taco Bell.
Thought you were gonna say a week off of work. About to say, Del Taco, here we come.
I cannot believe that thing has caught 2 fish already.
The banjo minnow, man. I've always kind of felt like out of every As Seen on TV bait, the banjo minnow is by far the best.
I have a lot more confidence in that thing than this.
Maybe you'd like to tie on the dancing eel.
Should I?
No, dude, that thing sucks. I had another one. Is she gonna come back and get it?
I'll give her a second presentation to look
I
at.
noticed you just put yours right there in her face.
Yeah, I just didn't want her to feel lonely.
One thing's for sure, I wish it had a tad more weight. I feel like I'm having to wait too long.
To let it sink.
And that may be why I'm getting the bites, honestly,
Yeah,
is that
fish
slow,
up. Yeah,
subtle.
Yeah.
It's just that I'm always in a hurry. I live life in a hurry.
You are a busy man.
It'd be cool if the banjo minnow was like low key the secret out here.
Or everywhere.
Or everywhere, yeah, and just nobody throws it because they think infomercial. That is a fish.
No. Good?
That's a fish. Dude, another nice one, man.
Golly. Dude,
Ain't
what
that
the heck?
crazy? The banjo minnows.
Dude,
That is wild, man. Banjo minnows.
I am so going to start throwing the banjo.
I mean, I'll definitely have some in my tackle box. This one was kind of sitting still after I'd worked it frantic. Number 3? I mean, we've already caught 3 fish that we thought we were going to catch for the whole day, so not too shabby.
Nah, not bad at all, brother. And what's crazy is we just passed a couple people that said they hadn't caught a fish today.
I know. They obviously haven't been watching infomercials.
No.
They need to get on the TV. Well, that was cool. Oh, dude, Banjo minnows, tie one on, man.
All right, I'm
That's
joining
what
the
I
banjo
did.
team.
No
Yes.
doubt.
If you were right now in my shoes, Mitchell, are you going pinky winky?
Dude, I say try the pink just because it's so different than what I got.
I like that too.
Uh-oh. Oh, he come off and he was a nice one, dude. Oh, it was a good one.
Did you see it?
No, but I definitely felt it.
Dig, dig, dig.
Yeah. No.
Oh, I thought I had a fish. I might have.
No. You got him.
He ate the whole thing.
Oh, I saw him get it out. Did you see him come up and eat it?
Yeah, it was awesome.
All right, well, maybe that is a good sign.
Came up, saw the whole fish just, it might have been a pound or two.
It's still cool when that happens.
Dude, so cool. Have you been seeing yours?
I've only seen one of them really good.
I saw both eat. That was awesome.
I feel like at this point in the video, everybody that's watching is thinking that I'm not going to tie on that dancing eel.
Yep.
And they're so wrong.
You're going to?
I'm going to tie it on, man.
You're so crazy. Dang, boy. I'm kind of hung too.
You got it?
No, I broke off.
Did you really?
It might be a good time you to throw that eel and I throw that white one.
You want to do that?
Yeah.
Okay. That's hilarious. It might be a good time for you to kill that eel. Dude, you know what I'm just now realizing? The dancing eel was sold for 99 cents at Big Lots. We are cracking the dancing eel open. It's crazy that somebody thought this thing was going to be opened probably 20 years ago. Is there a date on it? There's not a date, dude. You know it's expired. Dude, it don't feel too bad. It really don't, man.
I feel like the square bill action with the loose tail might actually look really cool in the water.
We about to find out.
It says it sinks a foot per second, which is not bad.
All right, so let me ask you something. If it sinks a foot per second, then how can they say that it dives 6 foot?
I think a foot per second is just letting it sit there without reeling. Could be wrong.
But if you're reeling it, then 6 foot's gonna be your.
Right.
Okay.
You're going to dig on down.
Will you do me a big favor? Will you give that thing a smell?
Oh, no. Might be nervous when you say that.
Huh? That smells like Big Lots. Dude, seriously, dancing it.
Oh, my.
That looked wonderful.
It's like a trick worm and a square bill had a baby.
Dude, if I catch one on this dancing eel, that means that we have completed the trifecta.
No way. That's kind of crazy. It doesn't feel like it. We got so lucky with that little squeaker in the beginning.
We did.
That one had no right eating my flying lure.
To be honest, I'm kind of hoping I get another little lucky squeaker on this. All right, a little bit of an update for you, ladies and gentlemen. It's been kind of a grind since I put the banjo minnow down and picked up the old dancing eel. It's just been a little bit tougher. I feel like, I mean, I knew the banjo minnow was gonna be the key player just by looking at the baits.
Speak for yourself. In the back of the boat, things are going swimmingly.
You got a backlash?
Kinda.
I had no idea that was going on. I really want to catch one on the dancing eel because if we do that, I mean, we caught one on every one of these 3 different as seen on TV lures, so that would be so cool. I really came out here expecting to only catch them on the banjo minnow, so the fact that Ao caught that giant earlier on the flying lure, that's crazy. Still got a little bit more time though. I'm going to press on with this here dancing eel and hopefully me and old Bill Dance can make a blooper together. Come on, baby. They ought to be a big old bass in that tree. No.
Yeah?
No.
No.
I've got one, dude.
No.
I've got one on the
Get him in the
dancing eel.
boat.
I've got him on the dancing.
Does he have somebody with him? You have completed the slam.
Dude. No, I didn't.
Who do they think we are with them? I am. I can't believe you did that with one treble hook on a tadpole or an eel.
Dude.
Not a bad one.
Not a bad one at all. On the dancing eel. Yeah. Golly, a dancing eel gets it done.
Look at the tum-tum.
That is crazy, man. She has also been caught. I didn't hook her right there.
I can't believe you done it.
I did it, man. That's crazy.
I actually thought the eel had the best action of all of them.
So the eel definitely dances. I mean, it's got a lot of good action, so I shouldn't be surprised, but I kind of am. I didn't expect to catch one on it, so that's awesome. All right, a little midday update. We have caught a fish on all 3 lures, which is crazy.
Insanity.
I didn't think that was going to happen. I really didn't. When I saw the flying lure out of the package, it looked like people would fly by that thing without buying it.
I don't think we would have caught it if it wasn't for that little squeaker. I don't think it would happen. Maybe I'm wrong.
Kind of makes me want to tie one on right now.
Do it.
You think
I bet you in this deep.
That's kind of what I'm thinking. I think I'm about to tie on a flying lure and see if I can catch one. Because we completed the dancing eel.
And we're at some offshore structure.
And we're fishing offshore structure. That's crazy. God, I wish I'd have never said that. But I did. And so here we are.
Again, offshore.
We've got about 3 more offshore structure places we want to fish. We're going to hit those real quick, make our way back to the ramp and see how we end up. Hopefully, we can catch another big one.
I'm going to try my best. I want to land one fish in this video that weighs more than 0.4 ounces. I'm gonna drop the old Banjo. We're gonna sink her all the way to the bottom. A very familiar place. If you guys have been watching these videos, we've been fishing similar water, fishing memories, which people say not to do, but it's working. So I think if we can keep the boat in the same spot, not to let the wind blow us over, I'm gonna let this thing get down below, probably counting like 110 and then give it a pop. That's the goal.
110 is actually how many pieces came with the Banjo minnow kit.
All right, that's what we're gonna do. Brace yourselves, 110 seconds.
Okay, we've got the flying lure casted into a big pile of offshore structure. Gosh, it is a grind right now, guys. I am just struggling to catch one on this flying lure. I can definitely see why my main man Ayo was so excited to have gotten a lucky bite.
I was so excited.
I mean, dude, it's pretty tough. It's not an easy bait to fish.
It is not, man.
No.
No.
Oh my goodness, dude.
Smalls. That's a good one.
On the flying lure, dude.
Mouth. You just called that up.
On the flying lure. I thought I felt something happen.
I'm getting out there while you talk about this fish.
I thought I felt something happen, dude.
How long was that? 2 hours without a fish?
Yeah, we went a very long time without a fish. And finally
But don't get out.
got it done on the flying lure. Well, that's sweet, dude. I think I can go ahead and tell you guys right now that the flying lure sucks. The Banjo minnow is awesome. And the dancing eel's somewhere in the middle. It's just not my favorite. But I'm more happy about this 2-pounder than any fish. Because I fished for it, dude.
Yeah, you earned her.
Gosh, I fished for it.
She did what you needed.
Thanks for playing. Well, that wasn't too bad, I don't believe. It went better than we thought. I feel like, do you have a fish on?
Yeah.
This man's always playing games. All right, so I feel like that went better than we thought. To be honest, I was kind of skeptical on whether or not we were going to catch a fish on any of those baits. So to have caught one on all of them makes you feel pretty good. As always, I appreciate each and every one of you. I'm trying to get to 100,000 subscribers. So if you don't mind, smash that subscribe button. Also, call your mom, your dad, your grandparents. Tell them subscribe. Till next time, I appreciate you guys. Love you, miss you already. Peace.